What happens if you don't have a power of attorney? This is one of the most common gaps I see when people come into our office, and it's usually not because they ignored planning, it's because they assume something that seems very reasonable. They assume that if something happened to them, their spouse or their children could just step in and handle things. But legally, that's not how it works. Let's walk through a real scenario. Something happens, maybe it's a medical event, maybe it's an accident. You're still here, but you're not able to make decisions for yourself. Now your family needs to step in. Bills need to be paid, accounts need to be accessed, financial decisions need to be made. But without a power of attorney, no one has legal authority to do that. Not your spouse, not your adult children, not anyone. So what are they supposed to do? They have to go to court and ask permission. This is typically called a conservatorship or a guardianship, depending on the situation. And I can tell you from experience, that process is not quick. It involves filing paperwork, attending hearings, and waiting for the court to appoint someone. And during that time, things don't just pause. Bills are still coming in, financial decisions are still sitting there waiting to be made. I've seen families feel stuck in this situation. They're trying to do the right thing, but they don't have the authority to act. Now compare that to a situation where you have a properly drafted power of attorney in place. You've already named the person you trust. You've already given them authority. So if something happens, they can step in immediately. They can access accounts. They can handle financial matters. They can keep things moving forward. And here's something important to understand. Not all powers of attorney are created equally. Some are very limited. Some don't include the authority that's actually needed in real world situations. So it's not just about having one, it's about having one that is properly drafted and tailored to your situation. Because the goal here is simple, to make sure that if something happens, your family can step in and help without delay, without court involvement, and without unnecessary stress. This is one of the most practical pieces of an estate plan, and it's one that can make an immediate difference when it's needed most.